Everybody's awake now, huh?
Yeah, good morning. Oop, these on. It is a 24th day of November, 2025. It's 9 a.m. We're at the County Court at Law courtroom, located at 2718 Highway 35 North, Rockport, Texas, 78382. And I call this regular meeting to order. Please stand and join me with the invocation.
Father, as always, we're thankful for the blessings of this new day. And as we approach this Thanksgiving season, we have so much to be thankful for. And Lord, we just the great privilege that we have to live in this United States of America and in the state of Texas and in Rockport, Texas, and the ability just to get out of bed every morning and stand on our feet and have clean water to drink and a roof over our head, because there's so many people in the world that really don't even have those things, and the freedom to worship the way we choose. And Lord, we're blessed in so many ways, and those blessings are from you. And sometimes we complain and about all the things that are wrong in our life, but we need to wake up every day and thank you for the many blessings. We pray for these commissioners because it's becoming more difficult to find people to serve in these positions, and it's a very tedious job. So we just pray that this morning that you give them the wisdom and the understanding and the knowledge and just the confidence to know that decisions they make are for the benefit of all the citizens. And we praise you in advance and thank you for that. In your name we pray. Amen.
Please join with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Roll call.
Commissioner Cheney,
Here.
Commissioner Casterline,
Here.
Commissioner Russo, here, Commissioner Dupnick,
Here.
and Judge Garza.
Here. We've got a full court. Anybody signed up for citizens to be heard?
No, sir.
Colin? Nobody? All right. Wow. All right. Presentations and proclamation. I'm sorry. We don't have any presentation proclamations. Do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Got a motion and a second?
Okay, sorry. Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 4.
I move to approve Order O-19-2025 to revise Aransas County election precincts as necessary to comply with the changes in congressional district boundaries under House Bill 4, second called session, 89th Texas Legislature.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second. We'll open the floor for discussion. But Mr. Kevin, we may have to table this, right?
Yes. So this is going to have to be tabled in light of recent litigation and court rulings on this. At this point, we can't adopt these changes.
I even thought maybe we could just adopt them because what we're doing is adopting the voting precincts, but you said the attorney had advised that we should just table.
Yes. Without the changes to the congressional districts, this county has no authority to change our voting precincts.
Then I'll move to amend mine to table this action.
I'll amend my second.
All right. Got a motion on the floor is to table.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye. Motion passes to table. Thank you, Kevin. Item number 5.
I
Move to approve.
Oh, go ahead.
Move to approve the county's Contracts and Procurements Office rejecting bids received from the Communication Infrastructure Project Solicitation. This project is funded by the General Land Office Community Development Block Grant, MIT-MOD contract number 24-065-128-E986.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Good morning, Sheriff. Good to see you.
Good morning. There's a recommendation on the part of the grant procurement group. We have gone out for bids twice on this project, but in the latest bid opening that we had in October, I think there was a concern about Motorola's changing some of the text in the bid deal. and it's their recommendation that we reject the bid, and then we go back and do a single source provider and go to a bid or buy board, with people that are there and proceed with a project without going through this bid process.
Is this going to change the type of radios that we have in the sheriff's office?
No, ma'am, this is a project to tie the 3 towers together
Okay.
and to put VHF equipment in the south tower.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Sheriff.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline.
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick.
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 6.
I move to table the adoption of the interlocal agreement with the City of Rockport, Aransas County, and Aransas County Navigation District related to the City of Rockport Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone Number 1 and
Second.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline.
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick.
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 7.
Move to approve payment of construction management agent Broadus and Associates invoice 60100-64 in the amount of $2,890 for professional service from September the 1st, 2025 to September the 30th, 2025 for the Downtown Anchor Project.
Second.
Got a motion and a second.
Okay, so is this the 2,800, is that something that we agree with? I mean, is that,
It is.
is that,
This is the invoice, Commissioner, that's been on the last 2 accounts payables that was, and it's for services for the month of September.
and so we're comfortable that we got services for the month of September through Broadus?
We got services through the month of September, yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline.
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Nay.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes 4-1. Item number 8.
Move to approve authorizing the county judge to sign the sculpture acquisition agreement for the giant binocular sculpture to be mounted at the Aransas Pathways Linda S. Castro birding site in Aransas County.
Second.
You've got a motion and a second.
I have a question, and Renee is not able to be here this morning. She's taking care of activities over at the new courthouse. And we do have Leah Medado, our Aransas Pathways Coordinator. But my question might be more for Jackie. On page 2 of the document, or maybe Marcia, it says the optimum date of delivery of the sculpture is on or before February 15th, 2026. However, on the judge's note to proceed, it says services shall be completed by April 1st, 2026. So I'm just wondering about that. I mean, it would be good to have consistency between those 2 dates, right?
Well, the projected date is before the one that in the judge's document. I mean,
They don't
Am I
need
right?
to match.
I don't,
Nah.
I,
If I may, Judge, I didn't draft the notice to proceed, but I think the intention is that after installation, there will be some sort of reception and presentation, so I'm assuming
That's correct.
all of that should be done by April.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline.
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick.
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 9.
I move to approve entering into a contract and agreement for detention of juvenile offenders between Aransas County and San Patricio County Juvenile Detention Center and authorizing the county judge to sign the necessary documents.
I'll second that.
We got a motion and a second.
I have a question. Who serves on the Aransas County Juvenile Board, and what or where is the Aransas County Juvenile Probation Department maintained?
The board is made up of the county judges, let's see, the district judges, and I believe that's it. Oh, county court at law,
County
they're in
Court
it?
of Law
Okay.
is there, and Is Amanda on there too? I know she goes to the meetings, but
She
I'm
goes
not
to
sure.
meetings, but she's not on the board.
Okay.
And are you on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
And the juvenile detention is in Sanpat County.
It's over by
Right.
their EOC
Yeah.
or their,
And the juvenile probation department, Aransas County Juvenile Probation
We
Department?
have an office here.
Okay.
in the courthouse annex.
All right, thank you for that information.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 10.
I move to approve issuing a 30-day notice of lease termination for convenience at the following offices: ILS Rockport, location 2740 Highway 35 North, Unit A, Aransas County. MEA Investments, location at 2851 Highway 35 North, Aransas County. MEA Investments, location at 2811 Highway 35 North, Aransas County. MEA Investments, location at 2867 Highway 35 North, Aransas County. MEA Investments, location at 2803 Highway 35 North, Aransas County. MEA Investments, location at 810 Henderson, Aransas County. All properties will be vacated on or before December 31st, 2025.
I'll second that.
Got a motion, a second. Basically, this is, we're getting rid of all our leases except for this lease where the county court at law and the clerk's office at. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be moving into new courthouse. We started moving furniture last week. And next week, on December 2nd, my office will get moved. The 3rd and 4th, several other offices will be moved. And that's where Renee is now, because when you move into a new building, things happen. We had a lot of rain yesterday, so she's dealing with some stuff. But I can't tell you how many times I've tested a house. When I close the house, I flush the toilet 50 times, and then the minute the owner moves in, it breaks. But yeah, things are going to happen, and just have some grace. And I don't know, it's a really good step moving forward.
It's a Thanksgiving blessing. I just have a quick question. On those letters of notice of lease termination that are going to MEA Investments, that address on Aldrich Street in Rockport, Texas, where is Aldrich Street? Because I never heard of it, and I looked it up, and I couldn't find it
I
anywhere.
have no idea where Aldrich Street is. That's just where the mailing address for the owners of the property.
And that's a legitimate address in Rockport. Yeah? Okay.
But a lot of places that aren't in the city limits still say Rockport on their address.
I know, but I couldn't even find an Aldrich Street in
We will
Aransas.
verify and make sure
Okay.
that that's a correct address, but it was pulled off of the lease agreement,
All right.
so.
Thank you.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 11.
Move to approve the October 2025 Treasurer's Report.
Second.
Good morning, Madam Treasurer.
Good morning.
Any questions on any of the numbers or the fund balances for the month?
We still have money, and you're doing a
Still
good job
have some money,
investing it.
yes.
Okay then.
Questions?
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 12.
Move to approve the listing of available organizations and/or programs to present to attending jurors for possible juror donations as allowed by Government Code Chapter 61.003, allowing any said donations to supplement that program's normal budget.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second. Any
Go ahead.
questions?
You have
Were
a
there
question?
additions this year? I thought maybe there was one.
No, I'm not adding any. I'm actually taking one off. And
Okay.
so these organizations are really needing the money now with all the stuff going on. The Children's Coalition, of course, in the advocacy, you know, they do a good job. And then Ruben does an excellent job in helping the veterans. So I'm just narrowing it down to give the ones a little bit more money.
Good, thank you.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 13.
I move to approve the funding of an emergency funds distribution needs to Rockport Fulton Good Samaritan with the healthcare sales tax funds up to $100,000.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second.
So I've been having discussions, and Jackie, the auditor, the judge, I believe, all agree that healthcare sales tax can be used to assist with the great demand of food, if anything else right now. We do use that money to do the Meals on Wheels, so we know it's a legitimate expense. And there, I've got, Stephanie, if you want to come up, Stephanie Simmons with the Good Samaritans. There is an uptick in people. She'll give you some current numbers, but I feel like we need to help. And if it's a legitimate, so this is not coming out of the general fund, so I'll let her give you some numbers.
I do have a couple of questions for, and
Okay.
okay, immediately we're gonna give them $10,000 to help.
Right, they have a voucher program going,
Right, right.
which they're having a hard time getting food, so they're actually buying it at retail, and so to save them going and buy food, bringing it, storing it, distributing it, they're doing a voucher program, which seems to be working, and they actually go to Walmart. Walmart lets them get in a couple of the registers, and the people go pick out the food that they want, and they check it out, and of course, you know, they're buying food items and nothing else like that. So that has kind of worked, and with Thanksgiving coming up, that basically the 10,000 is going to be allocated for that now. The rest of the money will be just, I want to go ahead and get it approved so that another need comes up at Christmas time or whatever the situation goes, then we don't have to go through waiting for the Commissioners Court to approve again.
And is this going to be for this fiscal year and into next year as the need arises?
Well, that's a tough question because I did not put it in the budget, as you know, but I don't know, Jackie, how long could we approve it for?
As an emergency, we can, correct me if I'm wrong, Marcia, amend the budget where we can add it in there. It's as an emergency.
I know
since
they
is an
need it. I know
emergency.
this is a great organization. I'm glad you came up with this idea. I just was curious if it was going to all be dispersed this year or carried
Well,
over.
the 10 now for the voucher
Yeah.
program, then we'll see how it goes. And so if I need to do something else for next year, I'll come back and,
Okay.
and like Jackie said, do a budget and have the 100,000 for the whole year and then disperse it as the needs arise.
Okay.
And I think it's important, which you may speak to it, but the Good Samaritans does do an assessment of actual needs. They don't just give the
Oh,
cards out
yes,
to
oh,
anybody.
yes. So they do a complete interview of the people, but the you know, the first day that the SNAP was done, that line was, I don't know, increased by probably threefold. But let her give you some numbers of what she's currently seeing.
Let me ask one
Okay.
question. Why didn't we take it just to 120,000, just allow 10,000 a month and let that grow if we need? You know, the need was so great this last year, and you know, we went 40 years with virtually no disasters, and now we've had the hurricane and all the other stuff that are disasters. I would suggest we up that to 120,000 and then just do it as a block. And if they use 100,000, you know, because I thoroughly believe in their discretion. You know, they're not gonna spend it if they don't need to spend it. So I would suggest that we up that to 120,000 and just go from there.
We could, but with this 2 months in the year and me probably having to come back for next year's anyway, I think that we'll just leave it like it is. 10,000 is what they have set aside, the range for the voucher program for Thanksgiving time. We could, either way.
It'll probably come back to the court for a budget adjustment.
So this is a little off the subject, but something that I noticed with all of the increases in all the places that are giving out food, has the sheriff or anybody thought of maybe we need to find a place that the traffic doesn't cause a problem, because I know I've been by 2 or 3, the one I guess that y'all did, the line was way down Market Street, the church on Market Street, when they do it, they do theirs on their own property, but I passed by the one in Fulton when they were doing it, so I'm just saying maybe the sheriff or somebody should kind of study, and maybe they could come up with a common place that people could do them
I
that
don't
is
know,
more out of the way.
the church, what was the one that
getting
y'all
kinda
did
off
at your
topic.
building?
Yeah.
Church Unlimited did one, and when I went by at 4 o'clock, it opened at 5 that day. They were doing it at Good Samaritans. It was all the way around their block, which is a big block, and down Market Street for 3 blocks. So I know what
Yeah,
you're
I'm just
but-
saying, maybe we should look around for a place a common place that everybody could use when they wanted, and where the traffic situation isn't as bad. Maybe we can't find that place, but
I don't know what.
I think we should at least look.
It would be good to look for.
It's a discussion for another time, but it's a good suggestion. Did you?
Let Stephanie give you some current numbers.
Good morning. It's an honor that I'm able to serve as Executive Director of Rockport Fulton Good Samaritans. I still also wear the well hat, if anybody's wondering, but this is my job now. And so,
Your name?
I'm sorry, my name is Stephanie Simmons, and I have seen a huge increase just from October when the SNAP benefit situation came up. We were serving an average of 43 households in October. It is now 58 in November. So if that pace continues, we will serve nearly 700 families this month alone. So that is a 36% increase just from one month to the next. The need is huge right now. We not only do food, we also do clothing, utilities, transportation, prescriptions, assistance with gas. We are also doing the Christmas vouchers. That's actually the voucher program that Alma was talking about. Is specific to the holiday meal is the purpose for that. So we do also purchase bulk food from Walmart or H-E-B and wherever we can get it to stock our pantry. So the pantry is still continuing and working well, but the expense is much higher than it used to be when we were able to get all of our food or most of our food from the Coastal Bend Food Bank at much lower prices. So
And whenever we put this in the budget, you'll report to Alma and to the judge.
absolutely, I'd be happy to.
So do people who receive stuff, do they have to live in the county? Is that a
They
requirement or
do,
not?
yes, they do have to live in Aransas County. Be happy to answer any other questions.
On the grounds of what you were asking, if somebody, of course, they have to live in the county, but if somebody comes in and asks for food, like she was telling me, you can almost not deny that because they asked.
So if someone does come from San Patricio County, we will not deny them. We will give them food, but then we will refer them to their local food bank that serves their county. That's the way that would work.
Perfect.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 14.
Move to approve accounts payroll liabilities.
Second?
Yes, you have the list of accounts payable, payroll, and payroll liabilities are normal. I would like to point out a few of the capital ones. We have Vermont McDonald, $38,329. That is Cedar Bio. That is the last invoice for the Cedar Bio project for FEMA, PA.
Yay.
Yeah. Stantec is engineering for Lamar. It's $4,445, and this is for the permit extension needed for that project. Hanson, under our MIT-MOD, is the streets is $39,745.73. Paige Dawson, under the MIT-MOD for the drainage study, is $45,325. Comptroller of Texas, we're refunding $539.77 Under the SB 22, it is interest that we earned that was not spent, so we have to return that to the state. Under the Lone Star grant, we had an expense of $1,717.54. Safe Light is under SB 22 for $781.20, and Fields Outdoors for, under the SB 22 is $5,678.24.
Jackie, were you done with your list?
Well, I was just gonna say, under, the courthouse project, we had, $2,500, down payment for some, with Wright Construction for some desks, some custom, desk for the security team that, was expensed also.
So that one that you said we're returning money to the controller for interest that was earned but not spent,
Yes, ma'am.
could you explain that a little bit? It's hard to get back money.
There you
That
go.
is our SB 22 funds that we received from the comptroller's office. That was, the first year was 2024. So we finally did receive compliance back. Everything was good. They now are requesting the last of the money earned for that. It does grow interest. We can use the interest back into the program, and whatever is not used, it has to go back to the comptroller.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
The other, and the reason that we earn interest on it, it's not a reimbursable. They give us the money up front, we spend it, and we invest it and earn interest on it.
Okay. Well, earn it if we spend it. It accumulates, but then we have to give it back if we don't spend it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. All right, now we hear from reports from commissioners, elected officials, and department heads. No action will be taken. Commissioner? Well, I do have a couple before. Or go ahead. You go.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Yesterday's localized intense rainfalls have really, it's going to segue into our stormwater master plan that we currently have going on with our engineers. One of our next biggest milestones is holding public meetings to discuss with the citizens of the county, any drainage concerns in their area. So we're asking that from yesterday's storms, if people were concerned and they did take some photos, that they'll have an opportunity to present it to the engineers. Currently, we are looking at February 3rd and 4th as meeting dates, and each one of those dates will have a morning meeting and an evening meeting, so that we can get as many people to the meetings as possible. We're still working out the logistics of locations at this point, and so I may be reaching out to several of the commissioners just to verify if those locations meet their needs and their constituents' needs.
Concerning the drainage, I have one particular spot I always look at, and with all the rain that we got, I gave it about an hour after we had the deluge. And that spot that used to take 2 weeks to drain was already down about half of what it was just 2 hours before then.
That's one thing
That's incredible.
I did notice. I drove the county yesterday during all the rainfalls, taking a look at some of those suspect locations, and I did notice that it did, once that rain stopped, that it did start to relieve itself pretty quickly. This was probably one of our first good rainfalls to test some of our DR projects, and we'll be driving them over the next day or two just to make sure that there's no erosion that popped up out there. But so that is what we'll do at these public meetings is, again, allow the public to kind of voice their concerns. It'll also allow the engineers, they've been modeling the county, and it'll allow them to verify how their models are matching up with what people are actually seeing on the ground, and then we'll eventually identify projects from this plan.
Perfect.
So as I'll come back to you here in probably a meeting or two later, identifying the locations that will hold these meetings. We're also going to be working with Colin on allowing for, if you can't make the meetings, if you want to just submit online, we'll try to set something up on the county's website where you can voice your concerns and maybe photos. And so we're going to try to do a media blitz on getting out the word about these meetings and different opportunities you have.
All right, thank you,
Thank
Deborah.
you.
Sounds good, thank you.
So I already mentioned the courthouse earlier. We'll be moving there soon. Have y'all been downtown at night? If you haven't, you have to go drive it. It looks great with all the Christmas lights and all the decoration. Looks really good. I want to give them a plug. This week's Thanksgiving, so we'll be closed Thursday and Friday. And just, let's just reflect and count our blessings. But as you notice, Mike isn't here. He's usually at all our meetings, and I'm so thankful for Mike. He's our emergency man, not only our airport manager, but our emergency management coordinator. So right now he's working an issue, and I just got a notice that Rockport's under a water boil notice until further notice. So he was out working with this, getting this message sent out. So I know it's Rockport business, but still it's good to know. Don't drink the water or boil it before you do. Commissioners, you got anything?
Just a question, would that affect Fulton also? That water boil notice would affect Fulton
on the
also?
same water.
Right, I just want to get that clarification, so, for the city of Rockport and also the town of Fulton.
And in the county also.
Anybody in the county.
We all get the same water.
All right.
Well, this isn't exactly a report, but I visited Brenham, Texas, Washington County over the weekend. Their historic site just reopened after a few years refurbishment, and it is fabulous. And it was really great to see that our Senator Lois Colcourse had underwritten some of those improvements, and it makes me proud of what we're doing to upgrade some of our museums, but it also makes me see that there's a need for, there's growth, there's room for growth. So, and Brenham is a nice town, a lot of similarities to Rockport, except we're a little bit better.
All right. Okay. Now we hear from reports about items of community interest. No action will be taken. Y'all got anything? Pathways, you don't got nothing? Yeah, all right. Well, I'll close session? Nope.
No
All right.
closed session?
I'll entertain a motion to
Move to adjourn.
adjourn.
I'll second that.
All right, Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
and Judge Garza.
Wow, it's 9:32 and we're done.